Hey guys, welcome to the final episode of Crash Pandas. If you're wondering why the video quality is not as good here, it's because I forgot that I hadn't recorded an intro for Crash Pandas, so I'm literally recording this the day before it's released. Hooray! Anyway, you're here now. It's time for the final race. As we rejoin the raccoons, they've finished making improvements to their truck, and it's time for Frankie DiGiorno to announce the final race is about to begin. Just one more time, a reminder of who is playing. We've got Josh, who is the DM / producer / host of Dice in a Slice podcast. They recently released episode 3. I'm very much looking forward to listening to it. We have Max, who is the creative person behind Zadram channel. Find it on YouTube and check out his creative writings and other musings. We have Rhys, who doesn't have anything to promote, but is here and is great at these sorts of games. And then we have Basil, who runs So Post Beat, and also check that out on YouTube as well. One more thanks to Grant Howitt for creating this amazing game, and it's time to join the raccoons. It's time to move on to chapter 4, the fast and the furriest.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
That's
good.
That's
That's I can appreciate that. That's I like that.
Let me move you guys over to the final. Okay.
Shout out to Lockdown for putting me in just such a dumb sense of humour.
I know, right? Okay. So you're at the starting line of the final race. Frankie hobbles over again, flanked by his barely dressed girls. This time, for some reason, there are huge banks of stadium seating have been put up either side of the river. Thousands of people are cheering and waving signs around. Frankie waves with a grim smile, pulls out a wireless microphone from his jacket and begins to address everyone. Alright, 6 of you bozos have made the final race. Not bad. Now 6 of you have one chance. In this final race, we've added some ridiculous traps and obstacles for you to face. This time it's win or die. Only one of you will walk away with the prize. The rest will fade back into insignificance or, actually be dead. Let's remind ourselves of the racers. And Frankie's next words are unheard as the voiceover switches back to the Game Master so he can introduce the new additions for this race. So again, at the top, we have Skip Fenderblast, 32-time champion of Frankie's races, highly arrogant, undisputed racing star and perfectionist when it comes to his car. He is also wildly popular on the showbiz circuit with his racing lectures packing out theatres and stadiums alike. Next we have the Hipper Star, an eccentric racer who vastly underestimated the inherent dangers of entering an illegal street race on a souped-up moped. Still, he made the finals, so no one dares question him any further. And then you've got Mad Mac, who has removed the velvet rope, but the car you can see is stained with the burning. Some parts of the velvet have fused themselves because they've melted on. So his car, it looks like blood. It looks like dried blood, basically.
See, I've got in my head like a really sad Dietor, like from Robot Wars.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If that scans,
Yeah.
How old am I?
And then you've got you guys in your truck, which now has a big fucking crane on it. Because that's what happened. Painted along the side,
The boombox is going.
The boombox is playing Kenny Loggins. What did you paint on the side in the end? What does it say?
Dog
Dog ham, wasn't
Dog
it?
ham, yeah.
Dog ham.
Which someone in the stands, the camera pans over. Dog ham, isn't that in Bristol? And the other guy goes, "Where the fuck's Bristol?" And, and then next along we have the Stag. They pulled up in a ridiculous stretched Ford Transit van. Nothing else is known about this enigmatically elusive racer. And then at the bottom there,
Why is that being at home? Sorry.
and then we've got at the bottom there we've got Dr. Itchy Snitch, the maniacal head of a cosmetics testing laboratory. He drives a blue sports car, the passenger seat of which is stocked to the brim with samples of his cosmetics. The camera pans back to Frankie as he hobbles back to the sidelines, followed by his girls and an excessive amount of cameras covering him from every angle. Alright, you crazy assholes, let's race! And he pushes this giant red button which has appeared in front of him. And two huge jets of white powder just explode upwards at either side of the track. It's a cloud of cocaine. Dennis goes
God damn it.
absolutely bonkers.
I'm out. I'm jumping off the crane.
And yeah, so the race begins.
I would like to gaffer tape Dennis to the crane.
It's like this.
We can't afford to lose you, Trashsniffer.
It's time to decide as an action what you'd like to do, and we'll see how this race gets underway.
I'll be the eyes high in the sky.
Second.
Dennis, how serious is your compulsion to go for the drugs?
Some might say it's an addiction.
Yeah. Can I just? I just need the whereabouts of kind of where these the cocaine confetti cannons went off. So we're in the middle, and I presume he was stood in the middle, and there was one either side of him. So I presume if we got enough speed up initially, I could drive through the cloud and snort as we were moving.
So basically what's happened is there's either side of the race line, like up here, down here, there's these huge cannons of cocaine, and they're firing at like a diagonal angle. So the first obstacle, and I haven't drawn it, I'll draw it, is this cloud of cocaine. It's all the way along, so you could.
Okay, that's all right. He's gonna get some.
Definitely.
That's
get
not
some.
that's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
an
yeah.
obstacle.
Well,
That's all right.
Yeah. You can definitely get some, but you know how it will affect you. That's up to you to decide.
Every roll's going to be a 5. I tell you that much.
Okay. So
Let's go.
Have you all got a dice?
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. 5, and a 6. Okay, we'll go with the 6 first. Procyon, what's your action?
So I'm going to grab some of the slightly more rancid ham,
Yeah.
throw it at Dr. Itchy Snitch's car, and when he looks over, I'm just going to go.
Okay. Make an alacrity check for that. But with two extra dice, because this is
Oh,
your
nice.
core story.
Nice.
2 successes.
Nice. Okay, so you like frisbee some ham, and it lands nicely on Dr. Itchy Snitch's sports car, and he looks around, and you lock eyes, and he's like very surprised to see you there. He was not expecting you to be in this truck, which is hideously Frankensteined with a crane on it. And we had 5 acceleration, 3 5s. Oh, I just drew on his car. In fact, let's draw. Oh no, I can't. It's a token. I can't draw on tokens. So everyone moves off the line. Where is he? Hang on. Skip Fender Blast zips forward straight through the cocaine. The Hippostar seems to stop in the cocaine. He's taking it all in. Mad Mac blasts through, of course, not quite as quick as Skip Fender Blast. You guys are now going 30 miles an hour. The Stag kind of pulls forwards, and Dr. Itchy Snitch is coming up there, and you guys roll forwards there to about there. And so that means I'll roll 3 dice for your speed. No damage, no cool points, but that's fine. You get to decide again what you want to do, but before you do that, I'm just going to draw something else on here. How do I do? Okay, like that.
It's such an offensive use of ham.
So we're going to draw this here. In fact, I could just, can I? Oh yeah. Control C, Control P, Control V. Okay, so these look like just grey circles. They're actually spinning blades of death ahead of you. I'll just position them not quite so close. There we go.
Oh, possibly a bit too late to ask. Who? Dennis, are you nominated as in charge of the crate?
Yes.
He's got the
I'm up on
Atari
the crane
controller.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so again, it's time for you to decide what you want to do. Get your actions ready.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
How sorry.
on.
How fast are these blades?
They're like from where you're sitting, you can see they are ridiculously fast,
Yeah.
fully lethal blades of death.
I was going to say they're
Grab
blades
them
of
from
death,
the
not
top
blades of
and
inconvenience.
spin them round?
Blade of slight annoyance. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a way of
Um,
grabbing them with the crane from the top and then just spinning them into the other cars?
Potentially, you could decide to give it a go. Everyone got a decision.
Yes.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot to
that'll
turn my
do.
lights back up.
Yep, good to go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. That's a 3, a 4, a 2, and a, what's that one?
Oh, God.
That's a penguin. That's a 6.
3, 4, 2, 6. So 2 is a left, 3 is a right, so there's no turn at all. 4. Was there a 4 or a 6?
I got 4, yeah.
Okay, 4. What was the item you want to use?
I'm going to rip off one of my bananas, eat it,
Yeah.
and throw the banana skin out the window.
Nice. Yeah, Mario Kart style.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think we're going to try, let's have a look. Try and take out Mad Mac.
Okay, cool. So you throw the banana skin. It hits Mad Mac. He swivels around. You can't see it. I'm animating it for the viewers here. He wobbles a bit and screams forward, seemingly straight towards the spinning blade of death. So we're going to find out what happens with that in a minute. 6. What was the 6?
Sorry, my bad.
It's okay.
So my intention was that, yeah, quite like our friend there just said. I'm gonna try and position the mouth of the grabby bit of the crane.
Technical
the-
term.
Yeah, bucket, if you will. You want to use the layman's term. And kind of like jam it a little bit in the blade of death, the metal bucket thing.
The one right in front of you guys.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you can make a chutzpah check for that.
Do we? I feel like this is important. Do we have any of our what do they call no,
they're all gone.
none of the things.
The cool
Alright.
points? No. Don't
You
have,
use them all on the
Yeah.
repairs.
yeah,
Huxpa's my thing though, so
Yeah.
that's alright. 4, a 4, and then a 2 and a 2.
2 successes. Yeah, so you slam the crane down and jam it straight to the spinning blade that's in front of you, and manage to somehow move that entire mechanism over, so it's not on the row that you're on.
Sweet.
That's what happens.
Wow.
And in doing so,
Yes.
you move it more into the path of the Hippostar, who thought he was going to get away clean, right through the. There's now no gap between these two where there was before, and Skip Fenderblast kind of really stylishly rides the side of the river and zooms
Straight
round
through the people.
round the thing. Dr.
Damn,
Itchy
he's
Snitch does a similar maneuver, but kind of leaps over it somehow with his, I don't know, foundation or something.
What's he got a crane under there?
There's like the trail of glittery powder, and the stag just kind of muscles forwards as well. You guys, absolutely clear, make it through. The Mad Max smashes into the blade. Doesn't need that. And the Hippostar just drives right between the blades, and it kind of, he is like fully split in half, but his moped carries on. So it's just this fountain of blood, leaving a trail. Both those swords are
The
now bright
hands
red.
still on the
At
hand.
least 2 pairs of eyes lit up then.
Mad Mac smashes into this other spinning wheel of death, and it goes flying off into the crowd, maiming several of them as well. Over in the sidelines, in the VIP box, one of the women whispers to Frankie what just happened, and he just sits there laughing his head off. He thinks it's great. Obviously, he designed this track, and he can't see, so he had no idea what he was doing. So everyone's made it past the spinning blades of death now. But
Not everyone's made it past the spinning blades of death.
all the cars are past. Ahead now, you can see. Hang on. Oh no, it's not what I wanted. I want freehand. Oh no, wrong colour. Sorry, hold on. Technical issues. Here is one flamethrower, another flamethrower here, and here is like a spinning pylon of flamethroweriness. Just kind of four, like those old 1980s disco lights that span like a little column. It's shooting fire and spinning round. Good times. So let me roll your 3 dice because no one accelerated. Oh, there's some damage. So you're down to 7 health on your truck now, and traveling 30 miles an hour so far. You do get 1 cool point though from that roll because you managed to dodge the saws quite effectively. Time to make another decision as the Hyperstar's moped just keeps going forwards, and now he's not pulling the trigger because his arms are gone. The moped just kind of glides to a stop right in front of the flamethrower there, and starts grilling his like freshly dissected corpse, and the smell
And
of
the fuel tank.
and the
Rhys.
Yeah,
Exactly.
What's happening in the fuel tank there?
well, it's a very, because he is a hipster. It's a very like experimental green fuel. So it's not actually flammable. It's barely managing to keep the moped going. Fuck knows how he made the finals, but there we go.
Is it literally just a push bike? Is
Yeah,
that what it
it's
is?
basically a push bike with a starter motor on it or
A
something.
solar panel or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. Yeah. But he's now just being slowly barbecued, which, given the heavy meat theme of this whole game, seems to tie in. Skip Fender Blast dodges forward. He seems to be going full pelt towards the flamethrower. Mad Mac is the same. He knows he can get away with dealing with fire. Dr. Itchy Snitch makes a really sharp turn and is now heading this way. The Stig is now heading this way as well. They're
Stag.
Stag.
The who?
No copyright infringements here. The
No,
Stag,
no,
the Stag is making his way alongside Dr. Itchy Snitch, and you guys have moved forward to here. We need some more actions. Let's have a think about what you want to do.
Could
I've
I
already
just,
decided.
Oh, you got him. You got him.
Could I just? I don't believe I ever actually said where I wanted my conveyor belt to go.
Oh yeah.
So,
Let's retrospectively do that.
So I'm on the top of the elbow, if you will, of the crane, and looking down the shaft, if you will, of the crane. That's where I'm gonna be firing these spinny discs off the front. Okay.
So you okay, yeah.
It makes as much sense as the rest of this. Don't
Yeah,
worry about
that's
it.
fine. Yeah. So you've managed to somehow rig it up, so it's that works. Okay, cool. Everyone got your decisions locked in? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. We got a 6, a 4, a 5, and a 6. So the 4 goes first. Pro, that's your item.
Okay, so it's going to be another banana, I think, but we're going to go the other way this time.
Okay.
I'm going to try, and I want the stag to careen into Dr. Itchy Snitch.
Yeah. So make a what did I give it before? Was it alacrity before? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, roll another alacrity check to see if you can aim where you want to aim.
Cool. Because this to do my backstory, do I get an extra one?
Yeah, because you're not directly
I'm
targeting him, but you're
but I'm
trying to
like-
have an extra one. Yeah.
Only one, I'm afraid.
One success. So you do throw the banana, but it doesn't hit the wheel you wanted it to, and actually the stag just kind of screams more towards you guys than to Dr. Itchy Snitch. So the stag's now coming up quickly on you. You've accelerated to 40 miles an hour now, so you're ahead of him now. Mad Mac moves up. Was it 2 6s we had? Who had the 6s?
2 6s, yeah.
Who was
Yeah,
the
I did.
6s?
Myself and Rico.
Okay, Rico first this time.
Yeah, I want to use the windscreen wash to fireproof the vehicle. I want to pull back. I want to unleash all of that liquid fury
Nice.
douse the vehicle in water to fireproof it.
Yeah, that happens. You don't need to do anything for that. That happens.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dennis, what was your action?
Might not be needed now, but I was gonna try and fire some of the little spiky disc things into the mechanism of the spinning, flaming tornado thing.
You could still do it, yeah, if you want
I
to.
still want to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so you maneuver the crane round at 40 miles an hour. You have plenty of time to maneuver the crane exactly where you want, and you fire the disc. Make a chutzpah check.
I love those. That is 3.
Yeah, so you hit the mechanism and it goes. I don't know if I can move it. Yeah, I can move it. It moves over this way in such a way that it's actually barbecuing the Hippostar more. So yeah, there's that. Mad Mac just plows forward, dodging the sudden movement of this mechanism. He gets through there. Skip Fender Blast dives through the flame. He doesn't seem to care. You do catch some of the flames, but because you've doused the windscreen, absolutely fine. These two are kind of hot on your tail, and they move that way as well, just behind you guys. The stag doesn't seem to be afraid of the fire either. Time to roll your 4 dice for 40 miles an hour. There's 2 more cool points there, so you're now up to 3, and we've got 1 more damage there. Not from the fire, just from unrelated incidents.
To my mind, this, like you said, the stag is an extended forward transit.
Yeah.
To my mind, there is like a full stag party in there.
I was thinking that.
Very
I
possibly.
don't know if anyone else.
We don't know. Might find out. See what happens. Cool. Okay.
All sorts of interesting items in there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay. So as everyone moves forward, let me just grab everyone individually. We're gonna move you guys there. The Hippostar's not moving anymore. He's out of the race. Skip Fender Blast has accelerated. He's going really fast. By the time you can see him just zoom forward. His reputation definitely precedes him. And it's time to make another decision, you guys. What do you want to do? Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna choose different dice then.
All set?
Oh, sorry.
Right, here we go. 3, 2,
Sorry, buddy.
1. Let's go. We've got a 5, a 4, a 5, and a 2. Okay, so the 2 goes first. That's a turn left into the path of Mad Max. So there. Oh, keep bringing out that window. Did we have a 4? Was that?
Yeah,
use
I'm
item.
gonna double banana at Dr. Itchy Snitch.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Make another alacrity check. This one's going to be more difficult because you're throwing 2.
Okay. Do I get an extra one as well?
Yes.
Yay. Only 1 again. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so you throw the banana. Both because you're throwing 2 bananas. One of them just goes whew, right out. The other one does go kind of where you want it to, but he doesn't actually hit it. So he keeps coming forwards. He's coming back behind you. Who had the 5? That's an accelerate. So you're now going at 50 miles an hour. And there was a 6, wasn't there? Oh, 2 5s was it?
2 5s, yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're now going 60. In which case you pull forward this way, level with Skip Fender Blast. Mad Max seems to be on your trail. Smoke pours out of his truck thing. Dr. Itchy Snitch is trying to keep up. The stag keeps going kind of on a straight path. Seems to be going towards Skip for some reason. And as you go through there, you now see... hold on.
No, I'm just singing all the music because it won't match what's being played underneath. It's a horrendous idea.
Okay, so there is a huge. Oh wait, no, hang on, I've put that too
Avoid.
too close. Over here is a huge gap in the track for some reason, and before that there is a. Oh, damn it! Didn't want to do that. I didn't realise it's still such. Sorry, bear with me.
Because no strangers are darkness.
There is another ramp here, but it's a thinner ramp this time. And also, there is... where is it? There we go. burning ring of fire to jump through. Okay, so there's the jump there, and the void, and the ring of fire coming up. So time for you guys to make another. Did I roll the dice at the end of that? No, I didn't. I'm gonna roll the dice. Roll these 6 dice now. Ooh, 2 more cool points, so you're up to 5 cool points, and 1 more damage, so you're down to 5 damage. That's nice. Skip Fenderblast, who apparently has only just seen these things appear for some reason, now comes forward this way, screaming forward at high speed. It looks like he's at a 45-degree angle, but he is currently on a nice straight line through the hoop. The stag is coming up behind him. Mad Mac is still behind you guys. You guys have come forward. Dr. Itchy Snitch is here, coming level with Mad Mac now. The stag is moving a bit further forward. Okay, time for you guys to make another decision. What do you want to do? Go
Remind me, did we fill the back of the truck with shards of metal or not?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
And
definitely.
dogs. We've got the dogs as well.
Dogs
And
are in there
dogs.
somewhere, yeah. Just kind of pinned against them. These poor dogs. Listening to Kenny Loggins.
They just listened to Footloose. That's all that Rico allowed them to listen to.
They don't like it because it somehow implies that they're about to go for a walk that they don't seem to be able to do. So it's just it's just making them angry.
Good.
Okay, everyone got a decision?
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. 4, 5, 6, and 5. That's 2 accelerations. 2 more dice. Up to 80 miles an hour. What was the 4?
Me.
What is it? What do you want to do?
I would like to go into the back of the truck. I would like to use one of those hunks of metal in the front of Mad Max's vehicle.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. Make an alacrity check. Oh, make a ferociousness check.
Yeah, I can do that. I can't
Yeah.
do alacrity.
Yeah.
Well, I got the alacrity, but the baby human. Ferociousness.
Yeah.
That's 2 successes.
Okay, that's enough. Do you want to use any cool points to make it kill him?
Yes, absolutely.
It will
On
cost,
to Final Destination, this
it'll
son
cost
bitch.
2 cool points, but with this metal rod, you do indeed Final Destination him straight through the windshield, straight through his head, impaling him onto the chair. His truck doesn't slow down. He's just now dead, so he's got no control at all.
His foot just goes down on the accelerator.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
basically he's gonna speed up.
So close the back of the truck.
In the football. Oh, sorry.
And the 6. Who had the 6?
I had the 6.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna do some repairs on the truck.
Okay, go for it. You can
And
either.
while I do, I would like to stare hard at Fender Blast.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Because you're staring at Fender Blast, you can actually make 2 repair points for every 1 cool point that you spend, because your fury is somehow converted to really good mechanic ability. It's like a limit break. So you've got 3 cool points. You could spend all 3 to fully heal.
Yeah.
Cool. So
He's over
we got another 2, didn't we?
9,000.
Did we get another 2 cool points?
Yeah. You had 5, and then Josh spent 2, and Baz spent the other 3.
Sorry, I didn't
Yeah,
like this.
no, it's alright. Cool. So
While
yeah,
I'm doing that, because presumably I'm using gaffer tape, while
Yeah.
I'm staring at him, can I also put a little black heart with an arrow through it on the side?
yeah, you can do that. Yeah, definitely. You just as part of your you're part of your repairs. Cool. Okay.
I'm not sure the squares match up, Rhys.
No. It's definitely not to scale.
Yeah, I'm going to take the dash action.
Yeah.
Should.
I can get through there, yeah.
These tiny little 10-foot cars.
Oh wait, no, I'm a raccoon, so I've only got 25 feet of movement. Hang on.
Okay, I'm going to roll your dice for your speed, which is 80 miles an hour now. Ooh. No damage, and 1, 2, 3 cool points. Nice.
Nice.
Doing well. So as everyone dashes towards the jump, hang on, send that to the back. So Skip, Fender Blast is level with you guys. Mad Mac's truck is still going because clearly Mad Mac is not controlling it. Dr. Itchy Snitch has accelerated. The Stag has accelerated, but he's got a Ford Transit van, so it can't really keep up. You all of
It's
you.
the truck that's got a crane on top.
And all of you make the jump, going sailing through this burning ring of fire, and
I like to imagine that all 4 cars that are currently manned at slightly different points do the Dukes of Hazzard.
yeah, the Stag, because he was further towards the side, he actually clipped the ring, so he lands at a funny angle. Definitely
Never
not
wanna clip your
recommended.
ring.
Definitely not recommended by several doctors. Don't clip the ring. Mad Mac, the force of landing, his truck just kind of nosedives and explodes behind you, which gives you a little speed boost. So you're now just slightly ahead. Skip Fenderblast sees this and pulls forward as well, so you're still neck and neck. And Dr. Itchy Snitch is too busy huffing foundation powder to do anything. And as you look ahead on the track now, you can see. Hold on.
Scroll across.
It's not there yet. Wait, one sec. You can see. Where is it? Oh, it's not the colour I want. Hold on.
You see the whole entirety of Mount Rushmore. Who's come to watch the race?
Right. There's one here. There's 2 here.
He's got eyes.
There's there. There's oil slicks on the track ahead of you. So you seem to be all heading straight for one. The Stag is now up here. Doesn't seem to have course corrected yet. From where you are, you can hear now it seems like they've put some very loud music on in the back of the truck for some reason, and it's very heavy bass, and one of the windows is open and there's some smoke pouring out, and everyone else is moving forward, so
They're having a
Is that
party.
because they've got the strippers going in the back of the truck?
potentially
All of the
so-
not currently legal in America in the 80s. Marijuana.
And it's time for you guys to make another decision. So give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Oh wow, nice.
On it. I am prepared.
Ooh, hang on, I'm trying to think. Oh, sorry, I did it again. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. Right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 6, 4, 6, 6. Okay, so Max, you're 4.
I've got 1 banana left. I will eat the banana, kiss
Yeah.
the banana skin, and throw it again at Dr. Itchy Snitch.
Nice. And because you're in close range now, you can roll your 2 ferocity dice and your 2 extra core storyline dice. So you've got 4 dice to try.
Oh,
Go on, Sam.
oh, 2.
That might do it.
What?
I
Oh,
said
sorry.
that might
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah. So you throw the banana, and I presume you were targeting his windscreen, were you?
Oh,
Or were you targeting
yeah.
were you targeting his wheels? It's up to you.
I was probably targeting his wheels.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you hit his wheels, and again, I'm going to animate it for the viewers at home only because you guys won't see any of it. He wobbles like mad, and he spins off this direction. Somehow manages to accelerate by doing that, but he spins straight into this oil slick here, and yeah. So you guys push forward. The 6s. Who was everyone? Let's go with Dennis first this time.
All right. So how this is gonna work? I'm gonna aim for our little pal here on the left of us. Forgive me for forgetting his name. Gonna aim for his tires with
Yeah.
my spiky little wheels.
Okay, cool. So you navigate the crane and you shoot some spiky wheels. Do you want to spend a cool point to do that?
I'd love to.
Yeah, cool. So you you hit the tire, and it kind of
Can I-
embeds itself. Go on.
Is it possible to use an action to interject?
You can. Yeah, you can if you want to. Go for it.
Okay, because
The hell is this?
Butternuts is basically going to involuntarily forego his action in order to shout, "Don't hurt him."
Okay, yeah, so you use your action to react to this, and you manage to stop this from happening. Rico, what's your action?
I'm going to use my enhanced driving skills, my qualifications to successfully negotiate the oil slick.
Okay, cool. You can roll. Where are we going? Let's say rotundity, and you
Rotundity.
get 2 extra dice because this is your core storyline with your training from somewhere that no one else knows but you.
From my training, that I will make that apparent at some point, I guess.
It's all good. That's fine. You're allowed to just have that. It's all good. So yeah, go for it.
That's 3 successes.
3 successes, nice. So you move
In
with.
fact, that's 3 crit successes and 3 crit fails. If we're doing it in D&D.
So you move very
any other
nicely
game.
through the oil slicks. Skip Fender Blast seems to have jumped over this oil slick somehow. The stag pulls round this way. He's kind of coming forwards. This is all in real time, by the way. Dr. Itchy Snitch is landed in the oil, spins so badly that he hits the side, bounces off, and is kind of, again, for some reason going really fast, but now coming back towards you guys. No one accelerated, so it's still 8 dice to go. 1 point of damage on your perfect truck, and 1 extra cool point, so you're back up to 3. Oh, sorry, 2 cool points, so it's 4. Time to make another decision, but before you do that, I'm going to put one of the next obstacles. Oh my god, the finish line came up much sooner than I thought it was going to.
Can we have a quick
move it back?
Raccoony aside?
Yeah.
Boy, you don't like the itchy snitchy?
Nah, mate.
What's it? He messed with your homeboys?
Yeah, well, I was a test subject in his lab, wasn't I?
Mm.
And then these bloody
I see you.
C&D supporters broke in by accident, thinking it was a nuclear power plant, and set me free. And the only thing I could find in his office was a flyer for this race. So, you know, sewed away on a plane out of Heathrow, and here I am.
Oh, we'll make sure he gets his, huh?
We'll get.
All right, I've already got a plan. Can you pass me one of the dogs, please?
No,
Yeah, good
no,
plan.
no.
About bananas.
I'm just gonna draw.
Just don't peel a dog.
I'm gonna draw all of the all of the remaining obstacles, so it might take me a while. So feel free to feel free to stop time and have a discussion.
Butternuts.
It's fine. It'll be worth it. I'll just pick up the dog, throw it through his window. It's all sorted.
Butternuts is looking very ashamed and looking up at Dennis and sort of saying, I meant smash him up, smash his head up, crush him into little pieces. That's what I meant.
Butternuts, I am off
You got
my
a soft spot
tits.
for him, have you?
I've not got time for your bullshit.
Hey, Nut Buddy, you like this fast racy guy?
No.
What the hell was that all about?
I don't know. I meant it was a slip of the tongue.
Slip
'Cause
your
if you
tongue
got
right
money-
off in a minute, boy.
If you got money riding on him winning, perhaps you could share your fortuities with the rest of us. I have become Southern again.
No, it's win or
Are
die.
you schizophrenic?
We have to win this
Oh.
race.
You say we have to win, Holmes?
We have to win this race. It's
That's
win
far
or
too
die.
shallow. I do apologise. I'm just lurching violently between different parts of the states.
As it's not been mentioned as of yet, so I'm just going by how the rest of the game's gone. Presumed it's in my hand. I'm gonna launch the rubber duck at Butternut.
No! No!
And as you do, it hits him and squeaks, and the dogs just go, "Oh," and just look towards.
And then, in the words of Kenny Loggins himself, I'm gonna cut loose and cut the dogs loose. I won't do that. That was just for the song.
In this moment of
God.
stop time, there's some weird, like, ferocious battle of all ways going in the back. And time now restarts, and you see ahead of you this jump and what looks like a pit of spikes, which somehow looks like a galaxy but isn't.
Thought it was a void pit. I thought you'd given
yeah.
me the only thing I've ever wanted.
Avoid it.
A void pit.
Okay, fuck it, it's a void pit. If that's what you want it to be, then that's what it is. Okay, so you guys are now here. And Skip Fenderblast is coming up close. Dr. Richie Snitch is here. You can see the jump is very narrow. You guys are going to have to... the stag is turning, so he wants to go that way as well. Time to make another decision, guys.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Okay. Just waiting on the bars. All good. Just deciding. It's fine.
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. That's a 5, a 5, a 5, and a 3. Oh. Possibly poor timing for the 3 as you scream forwards that way.
Oh, what?
You're now going 110 miles an hour thanks to everyone else accelerating. and Dr. Richie Snitch is there. You smash into his car, which thankfully puts you back on course. But he is now side by side.
Give me a dog.
Side
Come on,
bumper to
come on,
side
we've got
bumper.
freedom.
You're both like there. Skip Fenderblast is there. The stag has moved forward, but he doesn't seem to be gaining any decent amount of speed. He's pointing more towards the ramp. Dr. Richie Snitch is pointing more towards the ramp as well. It seems to be a bit of a struggle. Let's roll these dice and see how damaged you get. Oh, that one went out of the thing. Oh, that's a lot of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage on your truck from hitting both of those vehicles, and you're down to half damage again, 5 points. As everyone screams forward towards this ramp, the stag
I
is
think
now...
that some of us are literally screaming.
Look across and see a truck full of raccoons.
You gather that there's only room for 2 to make this jump at a time, and there's 4 trying to make it. You're all pointed towards the entrance, so it's crucial moves now. What are you guys going to do? Another decision. Again, the music that I've got is rancidly inappropriate for the mood. That's
The one we've got is quite tinkly.
nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna
Everyone
do that.
set? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Can't see that, Josh. That's a 5, a 4, a 4, and a 5. So we've got 2 items to use. What were they?
So I'm down to my broom. So I'm gonna throw my broom through Itchy Snitch's window.
Nice. Make another ferociousness check. Add on 2 dice because this could potentially kill him.
Come on. Yes, 2.
2 successes. So you throw the broom and it does go through his window. It doesn't kill him, but what it does is it lodges itself into the steering wheel, forcing it to turn right at a very precise angle, and carrying that forward, he's now cruising straight into the void. He disappears from existence with
And I will laugh heartily and
a
go,
very
"Ha, ha."
satisfying pop. Just gone.
It's cosmetic.
His car's disappeared. And yeah, exactly.
Maybe he was born with it.
Just here.
Sorry.
Oh, we lost you a moment there, Josh. Didn't hear anything.
I was gonna say that the nose crosses over and you just hear.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Yeah. Just gone. Okay.
Beautiful.
What was the other item?
Me, I'm just staring at Skip and applying some deodorant.
And what were the other numbers? I forgot.
2 5s.
2 5s. Okay, so you're now going 130 miles an hour towards this ramp. The stag bashes into Skip Fenderblast. Skip Fenderblast seems to be matching you speed for speed, and the stag kind of bashes and rushes back this way, and then gets towards the pit of the void, knows he's missed the ramp, and appears to give up. Just kind of screeches to a halt near to the void, just kind of Italian jobbing it over the edge, and the back the back doors open and like loads of stoners just spill out, and like clouds of like fumes of weed, and there's disco lights and ultraviolet bulbs, and they're trying to pull everything they can. And as they all get out quick as they can, the van just tips forward into the void, and you can see this.
Are they all dressed like the Stig as well?
Well, that's got nothing. I don't know why you would say that, because
Neither do I. Sorry.
There's clearly no crossover at all.
There's no crossover at all. Oh.
Yeah, it's a weird coincidence they are.
Yeah, absolutely, exactly. But they're all wearing white. And for some
Very
reason,
bashful.
one of them has a full face biker's mask on. Don't know why, but maybe he's hotboxing himself. And as more and more stoners just pour out of this van, it tilts forward, and as it starts to lurch forward into the void, some more stoners are still trying. Like, it's like a clown car of stoners. They're trying to make their way out, but they can't, and they just all fall into the void as well. And you just before that sound, which actually didn't come through, so I'll cue you in a minute. Hang on. Just before that sound, you just hear one of them go, "Not cool, man," and then I don't know why it didn't come through. Oh. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. There you go. Cool. The van is gone. It's down to just two, and both of you are traveling ridiculously high speed. Make it across this ramp. And over the void. As you crest the void, you look down, and it looks back up. And as you zip forward, and then if you zoom out, you'll see the full scale of what's ahead of you. It looks like a very hastily constructed wedge, which means that only one vehicle can finish this race. There is no room for two, even though it looks like there might be, because it's badly drawn. There is absolutely no room for two vehicles to pass through there if they're side by side, which you guys are. So it's time for another decision. What do you want to do? Get your decisions ready as I try and get 13 dice together, which I didn't actually roll yet, so I'll roll those now.
What? Hang on, let's wait for the damage. Let's wait to hear that things have gone horribly wrong.
You got 2 more damage from that, so you're down to 3. But you also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more cool points, bringing you up to 10. 10 cool points that you can use with your actions as well if you want to. So everyone ready? Everyone got something? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 5, 6, and 6. Okay, let's have the 5s first. That adds another 2 dice. You're at 150 miles an hour. Literally fast and furiousing this neck and neck as you make it through. I can't seem to... Oh, apparently when I select you guys, I also select the drawing. So there's that. You guys are moving forward. Let's have Butternuts. What's your 6?
Not sure. I think I'm proposing to skip.
Okay, so you lean through the window and
I'm pulling out a little ring, a little engagement ring.
Yeah. Yeah. You lean out the window. Make a rotundity check with your 2 extra dice, because this is your core story, to see how this goes for you.
I'm losing my mind.
I'm doing it with my love rolls. Oh, 4.
4 successes. So as you lean out the window, you do manage to get like close enough to his window, and even though you're both traveling 150 miles an hour, he winds his window down, and you look. Now, for the first time, you see him face to face, and he looks back at you with a kind of confused expression. Neither of you are looking at the road, traveling 150 miles an hour, but who cares? And you just hold the ring out and like squeak at him, and he seems to know what you mean. What was that other 6 action?
That was mine. As tempting as it is to frisbee one of these at Butternut's throat, I think what I'm actually gonna do is try and repair the vehicle.
Okay, cool. So you're going 150 miles an hour. You can spend cool points to do that. It's going to take you 3 cool points for 1 point of healing. So you've got 10. You could heal 3 points.
I'm a heal 2 points.
Okay, cool. So let's say that leaves you with 5 cool points left. That's fine.
As a kind of bonus action, can I just sniff the crane that's now coated in a white dust?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can get some more cocaine in your system.
It's been about 40 minutes now.
Well, no, you've been trying. Well, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. You can sniff some
Real
more
time.
cocaine. Yeah, cool. Okay, so as you lean out the window proposing, doesn't seem to give you an answer yet. You're still going forwards. The wedge is getting tighter now. You're zipping forwards. Let's have some more decisions, guys. As we get into this crucially dangerous part of the race here. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna. Because
I'm good.
because it's so dangerous. The light's gonna go red.
Oh.
Oh, so serious now.
Danger mouse.
Everyone set? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. 6, 6, 6, and 2. Oh wow! So that's a left turn that happens first, which nudges Skip's car. At this speed, it's so pliable. We're just gonna see what happens in a minute when we find out what all of these 6s do. Butternuts, I feel like you need to go first.
I realised that Dennis was going to do that, and I can see the situation, and I'm launching myself onto Skip's car.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. So make an alacrity check, but you can plus 2 because it's your core mechanic. You can.
Alacrity's not my strong point.
No, but we'll see what happens.
1 success.
What with your 2 extra dice?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so you squeeze yourself out the window. Love pushes you forward and helps you to actually dive out even easier, and you just splat on his windscreen. And just as you do that, the truck smacks into it. And let's have Procyon's action, please.
I was going to just try and do some repairs on the vehicle. If I
Okay.
can.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm not killing it, but I'm just kind of like, this thing's starting to fall apart. We're not going to make it otherwise.
Yeah, you can make another. You've got enough cool points to be able to make 1 point of healing. So there we go. You're back up to 3.
Everyone cool with that? Yeah.
You got 2 cool points left. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll
And
repair one
Rico,
more.
what's your action?
So knowing that there's a Kenny Loggins tape in the boombox, I would like to put the track onto the real thing. I'll change it to the real thing, which is a Kenny Loggins love track, as far as I remember. And I want to hold it for Butternuts and
Skip Fender Blast.
and Skip Fender Blast on a whole like an 80s movie out the window.
I knew I could rely on you guys.
What is this?
So, because someone turned left, I can't remember who it was.
Crash.
Trashsniffer.
You hit into the car. Oh, it was all the cocaine. That's what it did.
Yeah.
You hit into the car at such high speed. As I say, the slightest movement is extremely dangerous. We're gonna find out what happens with your 15 dice worth of. Is that 15? Hang on. 1, 2. Oh, it's 16. I'm just gonna put in 15 dice worth of randomness. Only 2 points of damage, so that repair there was perfectly timed. You are literally scraping by on 1 point, but because you've nudged Skip Fenderblast's car, it now veers off to the left, and Butternuts is on top of it, and it slams into this metal wall, and in a huge fireball explodes. Like, just fucking explodes. Skip Fenderblast somehow is propelled out of the wreckage along with Butternuts. Just like this, there's this big ball of flame, but you're riding it like a balloon as it and you're now in mid-air. The car is fucked. But
And the love song's playing.
the
Yeah.
love song's still playing. Time seems to have slowed down, and the truck looks to be on a really nice course to the finish. There's nothing else to worry about, but there's time for one more action from each of you. And because Butternuts is involved in this explosion, I'm not going to make you choose what you get to do. You just have a moment to do it, because none of you are in control of this fucking 150-mile-an-hour truck with one hit point left. Butternuts, what do you want to do?
I am going to duct tape myself to Skip.
So, in slow motion, you just wrap the duct tape around you, pulling you together. Skip kind of absorbs into your fluffy, furry raccoon body. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Yeah, go for it.
You piece of shit. So I aim my little contraption at their just right at their bodies with a couple of my spiky little things.
Oh no.
They ain't crossing the finish line before I do.
Oh, okay.
The railgun shuriken cogs.
Who wants to go next with their action? Go for it, Rico.
Rico's gonna jump in the back and mount the dog on which he taped the police siren, and he's gonna ride it out the back of the truck.
Okay, I don't feel like you're on a course straight to the finish with this truck, even if.
Oh, so we're not in danger.
No. This
Okay.
is just like final denouement of the race type. Slow motion.
In which case
You can
I
either
rescind
support this
that.
action or go against it, but the other cars just exploded, and
Okay.
they're just still on the wave, riding the wave of the explosion.
Oh, I see. Right. Yeah. In which case, I'm just gonna throw my full body weight against the accelerator.
Nice. Okay, and Procyon, you've got one more action.
If he's trying to jump on the accelerator, I'll jump onto the steering wheel, and then I'll just be like hanging on there, going, "Yay! I'm gonna win the race."
Yeah. So, Dennis, I need you to clarify what you were doing with your crane, just so I can be extra clear. Were you intending to help them or hinder them?
Hinder them.
Okay.
I tell you what, because Butternut's there still technically on my team, so I've got one shot at this. I'm gonna go for the fender bender.
No, I just want you to know that if I die like this, I'll die happy.
Well, I
Take us both out.
I originally let you survive the explosion because technically none of you are supposed to die. But if it fits into your story, then you can go out in a
It fits into
blaze
your arc.
of love. If that's what you want, you can have it.
Yeah, I
You
get.
could grab
gonna
hold
die,
of
I've got to
the
go with him.
crane and then just drag them behind us, then they can't beat us.
I guess if they can't die, then my intention is to propel them into the metal wall.
Okay, so let's
So-
say you
so
swing
to
the
go-
crane round with surprising speed and just catch them in midair, and you bat them, and they just kind of fly off into the distance. And
Fly up into the sunset.
yeah, basically. But
Big
because
rocket vehicle.
Butternuts is literally massive, he just bounces, and you kind of end up at the starting line. You roll away, but you're still duct taped to Skip Fenderblast, so he's there with you, and the truck just sails forward at 150 miles an hour across the finish line, and comes to a convenient stop for story purposes.
Amazing.
I
Just
don't
like
imagine
that.
all the bits just like fall off.
Then we all jump in the back, jump on a dog each, and then ride out of there.
As
Crane-
yeah.
Crane keels over in the background.
Yeah, so the truck stopped, the crane didn't. It just keeps going. Smashes into the distant bridge. And
And that's how the Olympic sport of crane tossing was born.
Frankie DiGiorno hobbles up to the truck and just addresses. There's literally no one in the truck now. It's just addressing emptiness, but he doesn't know. So he just said, "Hey, you did it! You win! The prize is my respect." These two dogs running away, carrying raccoons. Go on.
So has he just got Kenny Loggins talking to him?
Yeah.
It's just Kenny Loggins, the real thing, playing.
Yeah. The tape's finished, and somehow Kenny Loggins is just interacting with Frankie DeGiorno, and Frankie's like, "Hey, Kenny, I didn't know you were involved this race." And does anyone have any final things they want to achieve with their raccoons?
Rico wants to be the only one on his. I assume because there's like the siren, and sirens are quite big. There's just room for him and the siren on that one dog.
Yeah.
Whereas Procyon and Dennis can be on the other one because Butternuts is dead.
It's unknown. They flew off into the distance.
I thought Butternuts went out in a blaze of glory.
We can establish that in a minute. That's fine.
I was going to say, please tell me that they sailed off back down the course, landed in the cocaine, kind of rolled around a bit, and it just happened to roll into the shape of a heart with the two of them in the middle.
Yeah, a big cocaine heart, a big drug-fueled love fest. Rico, is that are you just going to ride off into the sunset on your?
No, so on the back of the K9 unit, Rico's gonna he's gonna quickly put the mask on, turn to the others and say, "I suppose you've been wondering why my accent has been wondering about so much. Let me just say, if you're ever arrested by the Los Angeles Raccoon Police Department, you ask for Chief Andrew Fuzzywuzz. I got your back." And he just rides into the distance. He switches on the siren, and the dog, I imagine, sort of joins in. And they just gallop into the distance.
That's beautiful.
Procyon?
I guess I will have a quick look around. Is there a flyer for the next race?
Frankie's there still chatting to Kenny Loggins.
Okay, no, even better. If Frankie's there still chatting to Kenny Loggins,
Yeah.
I'll go and offer some of what's left of the ham to one of the two women that's with him.
Yeah. They seem to really like ham. So,
Just kind of like, come on.
yeah,
let's
so
go.
she takes your hand and you walk off into the sunset. Nice. Dennis, you're next.
I'd like to think that the local territorial army had enjoyed my skills somewhat as a sharpshooter with the contraption that I made up. So I'll first of all sell the invention to them.
Yeah.
And then I'll spend the next 3-4 years teaching their cadets how to use the equipment.
Excellent. So you teach off into the sunset. It's excellent. And Butternuts, it's up to you to decide how your story ends.
Well, technically, the argument that we had that led to the bet that I couldn't drive, which was true. He basically says that if he beats me in the race, then my garage is his. And I told him that I asked him and if I win, and he laughed at me so hard that thinking that I could even beat him, that he told me he'd be my slave for life. So I don't really know quite where this ends because technically neither of us passed the finish line.
So you gotta fall in love instead.
Well, I don't know whether he'll ever love me. I think I'm just
Into the sunset.
Well, we'll get him on the next one.
Yeah, we'll double or nothing. How about that?
So you double or nothing into the sunset. And that is how you play Crash Pandas.
Yay! Well done, man.
Massive thanks to you guys. That was great.
Oh, massive thanks
Thank
to
you,
you,
Aaron.
Aaron.
Thank you.
And
Yeah,
also
cheers,
massive thanks to Grant Howitt, who created this game. What a great game.
Yes,
And
thank
many
you, Grant.
other great,
Very good. Thank you,
weird,
Grant.
bonkers, one-page, one-shot type games. Fantastic. Cool. That's it. That's all I got written. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed Crash Pandas. Coming up soon, we will have a new RPG game being released every Friday. But next Friday, there'll be an announcement video which will give you guys the opportunity to choose which game you want to see first. So don't forget to check in next Friday and see what they are. Thanks again for joining us. Don't forget you can subscribe and like and comment and do any kind of thing that you want to do because, hey, it's a free world, man. And I'll see you next time. Bye!